What's up, guys? Mindless again, back with another piece I wanted to share with you. Kind of different, and another one of the TKI 2016 pieces. This one's from Dmitry Sinkevich, and this is actually the first piece from him that I've owned that he has made himself. He's really well known for being a designer. His designs have been picked up by Zero Tolerance and other production companies, but he himself actually makes knives, and there's a couple of weird things about his knives. But I wanted to share the piece that I was able to score, and this was a TKI piece. So all of the Sinkevich first. Let's start with the packaging. I mean, check out how sick this is. Handmade leather. It's got his logo embossed in it. Just a beautiful piece. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. So, open it up. And the piece we're looking at today is this. This is the Polychotky Jr. And forgive me, I don't speak Russian, but Polychotky Jr. This is the smaller version of the big brother that's been out for a little while. And he brought these to the Tactical Knife Invitational a couple months back in Vegas, and I was lucky enough to score one with the help of Recon 1. Sako over there was able to nab one of these. And 5 were made. All were labeled prototypes, numbered 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a number 0. This particular example is number 2. It's labeled on the backspacer, if I can get it to focus. There you go. Also, inside is labeled prototype, and all of his knives are technically prototypes. And you can see his logo down in inside the scale, if it ever focuses. But this is the piece that I was able to get. Titanium handles, Damascus, and it's actually, I think it's Zircotai actually, clip, backspacer, and then zirconium pivot, custom pivot. And it looks phenomenal against the blue anodized titanium. And there's that Damasteel again, a great, great pattern on it. And I swear, the more I'm collecting, the more I'm feeling Damasteel more than Damascus. I like the brighter colored blade, and this one is no exception. So, a couple things about Dmitry's knives. If you get any of him from him direct, he's well known, and people always say, "Oh, his knives aren't sharp." They're not sharp because they're not sharpened, as you can see. And he does that because these are prototypes, and he knows no one's going to carry them. These are collector pieces, and if you want to use it, sharpen it yourself, basically, is what he says. And I wanted to grab a piece that was made by his hands, and I wanted it to be prototyped, and this is what I was able to get. The other 4 pieces, there's a total of 5, were all different specs. So some were full Mokatai, some were just, if you go on his Instagram, you could see pictures of all of them, but each one was the same model, but done differently. And again, I was really lucky to get this one. I'm just really stoked to have it. It is a gentleman's carry, extremely thin flipper, running on bearings. Action is great. It's just a good knife, and the part of me wants to sharpen it, which I'm pretty confident I could do myself, but I kind of want to leave it untouched as a prototype, as it came from the maker, so probably won't carry this piece. This is just going to be one of the collection pieces, and I think a good example of what Dmitry's all about. It has that just instantly recognizable as a Sinkevich design, and I wanted to share it with you guys today. Something really cool about these knives. I mean, I think it's cool. Some people might think it's lame. I brought a Tane Torch custom flashlight today to show it, and if we fire this thing up to high, and you charge up all the logos that you see that I showed earlier in the video, the number 2 back here, the prototype labeling, these are all actually made with loom, so they glow, believe it or not. And it's cheesy, but it's cool. I think it's cool personally. So I don't know if I can capture this on video. I'm going to try my best for you guys to charge it up and see what we get. But if you take a look, yeah, I'm not really seeing. I'm in a very bright room for lighting. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, you got to take my word for it, guys. It glows very bright. It's almost like he's using super luminova out of watches. So just imagine that that's ultra bright green glow is what you got. And forgive me, the fingerprints on this thing are just ridiculous. But take a look closely at the hardware. Anodized purple to match the colors in the zircotai. And look at the tolerances that he puts into, if I can get the focus, those screws. I mean, absolutely perfectly made. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Take a look at the damasteel patterning. Beautifully done. The etching is just beautiful. It's about a 3.5-inch blade all the way to cutting edge. It is a small knife, guys. This is definitely a gentleman's carry. But again, it is not sharp, so you're not really cutting anything with this. This is more of a collector's piece. And I just wanted to bring it to you. You don't get to see these too often. Sinkevich made pieces are extremely rare. You'll find Sinkevich design pieces. Shirogorov's made one. I believe Shirogorov partnered up with Dmitry to make the full-size Polychotky. But this is his work himself. He is the maker, and it is just a great, great piece, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm kind of torn. Again, I keep coming back to the it's not sharpened thing. I mean, it's not sharpened. It's pokey, but it's not sharp. God, and a part of me wants to just sharpen it quick and carry it, but I don't think I'm going to. It is just, I think you need to look at this as a work of art. And I find it very interesting because the Russian designers have a very, very unique Russian style to their designs. And I think Dmitry's work really encapsulates their design language. You know, as far as Russian designers, there's Konizhin, the guy that did the Decepticon. There's other names out there, but Dmitry Sinkevich is kind of the premier knife designer coming out there right now, in my opinion. Obviously, the Shirogorov brothers, now just Sergei, design outstanding work. But take a look at the design here, and just I see it as like a very unique piece. If it will focus for me, what's going on? There it goes. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful work by Dmitry. And to have it labeled as a prototype, a numbered prototype, just adds to that, the cool factor. And take a look at the backspacer in the zircotai. Beautifully done in the gear pattern. Just absolutely gorgeous. There's the pocket clip. And I wanted to point out one thing that I thought was pretty cool I haven't really seen. He put the lanyard hole in the pocket clip itself. So the pocket clip is sitting flush against the frame, but he cut out a portion of it so you can just run a lanyard right through that, and you don't have to interrupt the handle with a hole. I know a lot of collectors hate that, myself included, but I think he found a really elegant solution to that, where you can have, where you can have the ability to use a lanyard if you choose without having to have a giant hole punching through the entire frame. So this is the piece, guys. Not much more to say about it other than I'm stoked to have it in the collection. It is absolutely gorgeous, almost knife art. Very simple, but beautiful. The milling is beautiful. The fluting right here, so well done. I mean, the frequency is so high on the fluting, and the spacing between it is absolutely perfect. So gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And the action is perfect. And there's the centering, dead on, extremely thin blade profile. This thing literally disappears in the pocket. But flips like a champ, like all of Dmitry's knives, like all Russian-made knives. They're just, action is paramount to them, and they execute perfectly. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And I wanted to share it with you guys. There you go. This is one of 5 prototype Polychotky Jr models from Dmitry Sinkevich from Tactical Knife Invitational 2016 in Vegas. I had to share. There it is, fellas. If you have any questions about this piece or any other videos I've made, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. I do my best to answer every single comment placed on there. And again, I appreciate you for watching and supporting the channel. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And throw me a like if you dug the vid. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I'll see you on the next video, fellas. Take it easy.